Hi, this is Blake Levine. Today I want to talk about bipolar disorder and being able to stay mentally fit. So when we talk about physical fitness, we often talk about exercise and working out and stretching and keeping ourselves strong. And to me, mental fitness is as important, if not more important, when you face bipolar disorder. So today I want to share some of the things I've learned about staying mentally fit that are helpful. The first is when you have things you have to do, creating a list is very important. If you number out in your day 5 or 10 things you hope to accomplish, it ends up working out better. I have found when we're frazzled and we're jumping from idea to idea, it becomes harder and harder to succeed, and it drains our mental energy. I was doing some research a while ago that showed that we can do better when we focus on one thing at a time rather than 2 or 3 activities. Our brains are wired to only try to do one thing as well as we can. Another tip I have about mental fitness is trying to learn new things. So when you have downtime, it's helpful to read books. It's important to read articles. You may go online and listen to speakers that have different interesting topics to teach about. I find that can help you be mentally stronger. The mind is kind of similar to our muscles. When we work them and use them, they can do better. I want to share also, when I was a kid, my dad always helped me with math. He tried to teach me how to multiply numbers in my head and do division in my mind, by practicing. It took a long time mentally to learn how to do it, but it helped a lot, because whenever I would try to multiply something or do division, I would have to work on it, and it actually made my brain stronger. And even if you've never done that, it may be helpful to try doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication in your mind, because this way you can end up building your brain and getting stronger. Another thing I find is eating enough food is important. If you have bipolar disorder and you don't have energy, it's very hard for your mind to function. Often if I haven't eaten, my brain is slower and it's difficult to concentrate. I find that if we eat enough food, it's very helpful. Also, good kinds of foods that support brain health are very positive. If you eat foods that have too much sugar or too much salt, it can actually not be as good for you. You may feel sluggish and tired, and it's hard to use your mind. I also want to say that mentally, stress can be very tough on our mind if we're worried about our relationships, we're worried about our career, we're struggling thinking about money. If we focus too much on it mentally, it makes it harder and more difficult. We may end up feeling depressed, and it can make our minds even darker. I found that when we have too much fear, it kind of clouds our judgment, and it mentally makes it more difficult to live. So these are some very basic things to learn about mental wellness. I believe that working on your mind is very important for anyone that lives with bipolar. I was diagnosed in my teenage years. I've lived with bipolar for over 20 years, and I've learned that staying physically and mentally fit is extremely vital to successfully living with this. And even if you have a day where you're not feeling great, if you work on it, it may end up moving you in a better place. I want to share my website below, bipolaronline.com. I also do a life coaching program by phone. It's an awesome way to work with a coach, with me or one of my team, to really get stronger and to make goals and make positive choices. You can learn about it on my website, bipolaronline.com, and also have a number of books you can find on my website or on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. And thanks for watching. We got lots of education here to teach. I hope you'll like and subscribe to the channel and check it out for more interesting videos.